What's up, guys? Your boys are back. I'm Ryan, my man George.
What's up, guys? How you living out there? Shout out to the free thinkers, of course, and shout out to everybody that's been following us on Instagram. That's DEAF2 radio. That is our Instagram. And, of course, our website, deftoradio.com. Make sure you guys just check our website out, become a member. The information of that, The information for that will be in the description, man. It's just a website that's free to everyone. We have our paid portion of the site for exclusive content that we're working on, but it's still free. We want y'all to get involved. It's a great way to support the channel.
And as always, guys, make sure you like, subscribe, hit the notification bell. Make sure it's set to all so you get all our videos as they drop. Up and coming artists, man, you guys know what to do. Click the link in the description. We'll do about 60 seconds of your song in the front of one of our up-and-coming videos to get you some exposure. And we're doing Achilles today, man. So, A-Reece, man, typically always impresses, man. So, we'll see what we got.
Better late than never. Let's get into it. A-Reece Achilles.
Yeah, okay, touchdown Nairobi, I'm receiving salutations. I'm just connecting flights to the final destination, but this calls for a celebration. I'm still the illest nigga in the cut, like infected lacerations. When I'm in album mode, I'm really nothing to play with. This new God flow is nothing like the son of David. I'm back, but as Leonardo reincarnated. No, not the guy who can act, but a Renaissance polymath. Yeah, I write lyrics the way he paints, but I don't need hands. This rap style is why your favorite rapper had to rebrand. This isn't for your entertainment, fuck your feedback. And like a Harlem diplomat, I really mean that. The sound is something they could never see past. The free bass flow is making my fan base relapse. Let me recap, I'm still the best, you hate to see that. Fuck him, I got fish to fry, bigger than a sea bass. They say he's got an accent when he raps. It sounds like he's American. He should be rapping in his home language. He ain't African American, he's African. He should be saying class instead of class. It keeps happening, but all I hear is babbling. Who give a fuck if I spit and it's non-rhotic? Shouldn't it be enough that an African wrote it? I mean, who gives a fuck about phonetic differences? All I know is I'm killing shit when it comes to the penmanship. Yeah, it ain't gibberish, at least. I mean, this English that we speak is just a bunch of German, Latin, and Greek. Man, what's with the long faces? You should be happy I made it. Look at the influence that I have on this generation. Why do I get the feeling I'm underappreciated? I'm getting impatient. Give me my flowers or I'ma take them. Break inside your conservatory, leave it desecrated. Yeah, take away your crown and the throne with all of its emerald stones, diamonds, rubies, and gold. Killing your soldiers. I'm in your chambers, burning the scrolls, destroying everything you own. I'm like Achilles and Troy. They can't fuck with the boy. P2 coming soon. It's time to silence the noise.
P2 coming soon.
Yeah, wanted to drop it in July to fuck you up even more, but I know Jody got you first. I gotta go on this tour. Let's go.
All right, cool, man. Like that's it, right?
That's a nice little intro. Is that what that is for the album, you think?
I don't know. Is this kind of like a? Obviously, this is sort of a preparation joint. It's still playing as I'm talking and shit. This is obviously a preparation joint for looks like P2. P2. So yeah, that was solid though, man. He had some shit in there. There's some things that he talked about that me and Ryan have even off camera had conversations about in terms of like African rap, maybe even on camera, about how we've noticed that some African rappers sometimes I don't even know that they are like from Africa, the way they sound. You know, obviously the phonetics and that's kind of what A-Reece addressed a little bit in here. But yeah, that was solid.
I liked it too, man. And I think it was a really good intro to hopefully the new project. He said P2 is coming. So I don't know if this is going to be on the first track on that album, or if this is just kind of like a little separate freestyle just to kind of introduce, hey, I got this new project coming out. I love when he was talking about like the criticism that he receives from people saying, hey, you know, you should say class, not class, you know, and you know, talk in his native language because he's from Africa. And I think that that's beautiful when people do that, you know, because it's your culture, right? I think that's a beautiful thing. But I don't think it should be a negative thing if someone is speaking English. And I think that that's kind of what he was saying here. Like, dude, you should be happy that I am from Africa and I'm representing us in a positive way. I mean, I don't know what kind of criticism that he's gotten from it, but if it must be significant enough for him to talk about it, you know what I'm saying, in this song. So I personally appreciate that he wrote it in English so that way I can follow it. Because he's got a great pen, man. And he said that in there, like, man, whatever language we talking about, English, African, whatever the case may be, but one thing that is not subjective is my penmanship is off the chain. And I agree with that.
Let's focus on that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? What I'm saying is he's spitting hot fire. What did he say, man? This calls for a celebration. I'm the illest dude in the cut. Like an infected laceration. When you're in the cut, you laid back. You know, people know what you're doing, but you're not flamboyant with it. You know, you laid back. That's what in the cut means. But if you get a cut, right? If you hurt yourself or injure yourself, it could turn into an infected laceration. You know what I mean? I'm in the cut. You know, I'm so ill. You know what I'm saying? That's another play on being sick as well. I thought that was a cool little line.
Ill, sick, illest dude in the cut. Yeah, that was cool. That rebrand line that he had up there is interesting. And immediately what comes to mind is the few people that hit us up in our DMs on defteradio.com and our DMs on Instagram. And a couple of you guys said that he was dissing potentially Nasty C or Casper. And we just put out shout out to Casper. We just put out a joint from Casper as well. The first song we did, Part of My Arrogance. Check that video out. And I don't know. I guess you guys would have to let us know. Did one of them have to do a rebrand, switch their whole style up or something like that? I don't know. Give us some feedback on that. Is that what you guys are talking about? Because outside of that, I didn't really feel like anything in here could have been really a diss to anyone. But, you know, give me some feedback. It's interesting that A-Reece made that comment about African rappers or him sounding like an American rapper. And then he also referenced, I really mean it. He said, and like a Harlem diplomat, I really mean that. The Diplomats are a rap group that was kind of doing anything in the early 2000s, right? And they had a song called I Really Mean It. That's what he's referencing, right? Let me play a little bit of that for y'all, just so y'all can go check that out.
Young Guru, Just Blaze, Killer, Diplomats, Joel Santana, Jim Jones, Freaky Zeke, Half a Dash, Killer, y'all niggas dreamed it, I've seen it, body warm, heart anemic, coke, that niggas steamed it, fiends I...
Go check that out, guys. Just wanted to play that for those of you who don't know. I know a lot of South African cats are hip-hop heads, and I know y'all know a lot of shit, but for those of you who don't know, that song's from the Diplomats, I Really Mean It. So that's what he's referencing when he says, you know, I really mean this shit. And he means that he doesn't need your feedback. Yeah. I really mean that. I don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying? I do my own thing. I talk the way I talk. And it just tells me that, yo, hip hop raised the world, man. I think that's what people need to understand. You know, hip hop influence is just, it raised everybody. And it doesn't matter if you're in the United States or if you're in Africa. We all grew up listening to hip hop. Of course he's going to have, you know, a certain dialect and slang that he's going to pick up. You know what I'm saying? He's referencing the Diplomats, clearly, you know, and he's, quite frankly, how old is A-Reece? Even for him to even be old enough to even remember the Diplomats is impressive to me. So,
he has some older guys in his camp, man, maybe older brothers or whatever. That like, let me put you on some shit.
That's why we like South Africa, though. Yeah, y'all students of the game. Yeah, even if you're young, you're like, y'all know what y'all give a fuck about lyricism. So that really, I guess it surprises me, but it doesn't surprise me. So, and then he also said it's just a bunch of German and Latin. Like, if you really want to get to like
the nitty gritty,
right? The nitty gritty and all that shit. Like, all this shit is derived from a bunch of other languages that's not even our language. And you speak English, right? So why are you even speaking English at all? If you want to take it there, let the Anglo-Saxons speak English, man. Don't even speak that shit. Let the Brits and all that speak. I like the last, just the imagery of the lyricism, kind of ending the song though, when he was just like, I'm basically pillaging and shit. Like, I'm destroying y'all, like Achilles. Obviously, he's referencing Achilles from Greek mythology, like the invincible soldier Achilles, right? So I'm killing your soldiers. I'm in your chambers, burning your scrolls, destroying everything you own. I'm like Achilles and Troy. I'm burning your scrolls. I don't even want history to remember you. All your records and shit, you never existed. I'm just destroying y'all. So maybe that's what we should be expecting on P2.
Yeah, man.
Oh no, but yeah, he did his thing on this one, man.
And I always enjoy listening to him, man, because it seems like you said he's a student of the game, man.
Yeah, smooth, laid back joint. That seems to be his style, honestly. More often than not, I feel like most of the songs we've done from A-Reece have been laid back, smooth, almost jazzy. This one had a Caribbean vibe that Ryan pointed out. Really smooth, laid back, and he just kind of talks his shit on it. So yeah. Give us more from A-Reece. P2 looks like it might be coming out this year. I don't know. Give us some feedback. But that's it. If you enjoyed it, please hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I'm George. That's Ryan. Lost in Vegas.
We out.